represented by the Ace of Wands. You are inspired, you're putting in action, and yet there's a sudden crash or things just don't seem to be getting better. Why is this? Well, I have your answer. It is because you are quite literally cursed and your life is just going to continue to get worse from this point on. So go ahead and roll over in your grave. I'm just kidding. That's not true. No. So it's because, in all honesty, in simple terms, the struggle is real. You know, I mean, there's a lot happening on many levels in the world, and the astrology has been an absolute nightmare. And you just have to keep pushing through. The good news is, it does seem as though things get better. Now, you could find yourself in pause about maybe changing a direction or doing something different. I feel like, for one, the sun would suggest a lot of positive changes ahead of you, but where it's clarified by this, to me, I feel like you will gain solutions to your problem or clarity to your direction. And by the way, if you are uncertain of your direction, or you're struggling to let go of something, or you're blocked in the sense of you don't know what to do, or you're not stepping up to do what you need to, that's gonna disrupt everything. It doesn't, because it doesn't allow a clear flow of energy. You need a clear, consistent flow of energy, intention, and effort. This is what brings success in anything: a career path, a relationship, a friendship, health, development, anything you can think of. You need a clear stream of, again, energy, focus, attention. You need to be decided on what you're doing and feel assured in that. Otherwise, you will be met with blockage after blockage, and self-doubt doesn't help that shit either. Bad habits doesn't help it either. You do seem optimistic. What is this outside influence? There's an opportunity, and a pretty serious one, I want to say, or like, or a motivation. Also, maybe and a lot of the what I'm kind of getting is, like, a lot of the stuff that you might be holding on to may be long gone anyway. That may not even be, like, there anymore. If it's a person, or an opportunity, that's not for all of you. I don't know. There's someone frustrated there, or there's something there maybe. I mean, take it if it fits. I mean, you would probably know what that is, because you would probably understand where you've made mistakes, or there has been tension, or they've made mistakes, or whatever it is. But I do like the outcome, because this is very much celebrating a harvest, I would say. Working towards a passion and enjoying yourself along the way. It could suggest the success of a business, or really just kind of anything that you're passionate about building in your life right now. And again, so that's like a key ingredient with anything, right? It has to mean something to you. If it doesn't, if you're doing it, David Lynch passed recently. Fucking, let me tell you, that one really hit home, because David Lynch has been an inspiration to me on many levels, as well as just a sort of a present part of my life since I was a kid. I first saw Mulholland Drive when I was a kid, and have just love the guy ever since. I've even seen his stuff. Um, so anyway, sorry, where was I going with that? Um, he said, what did he say? You can't work for the fruit, basically. Like, so if you don't, you can't only do what you're doing for the fruits of your labor. If you don't enjoy the doing, then do something else. And I think there's a lot of truth in that. Even when it comes to reaping the rewards of your labor, if you don't enjoy the doing, you're probably not going to produce good results. I mean, think about every job that you've ever hated. Did you excel there? Every relationship that you felt stuck in, were you thriving? You know, it's you can't work for the fruit. I'm going to pull an advice spread. Before I do that, I want to take a moment to promote my Patreon. That is where all the extended versions of these readings go, as well as other exclusive content. And it is a great way to support me as an independent artist and creative. It is my livelihood. That being said, if you want to work with me on a one-on-one level, I have several options available for personal readings in my shop. And if you don't do any of that shit, I just appreciate you being here and watching. So let's move into the advice. Take some time. Clear for the... You know, I would say don't think too small right now. Let me clarify one more card. Sorry. Don't think small. Don't be in a rush to sort of jump into things, I guess, whatever it may be. You know, and what I mean is, like, you don't want to drag your feet either, but be certain about whatever it is you're doing. I mean, it really is kind of reiterating the same message in a lot of ways, but, you know, really kind of, because everything in you wants to move. You just want to see the next step or the next phase, or you want to feel better, or you want whatever it is. And, you know, I also want to say, what would happen if you took all that repression and need to conform in the sense of, you know, trying to fall into some sort of expectation that is placed on you, or even putting others' well-being before your own, codependencies, insecurities. What would happen if you took all that and just threw it right out the window? And how freeing would it be to pursue exactly what you want to pursue, how you want to pursue it, with no negotiation, and have every expectation of succeeding in that? You'd probably feel like on top of the world, right? That's what you're looking for, even if you're not there yet, okay? I get it. Everybody's discouraged and freaked out. Be strong. Be brave. It's your life. No one else's. And we spend a lot of our time folding to the will of someone else. And that does not sound ideal to me. So what is your truth, your calling? How do you feel? And obviously we should be considerate of others, but also considerate of ourselves. So I'm going to take this over to Patreon for the extended reading. If you want to join us over there, awesome. If not, thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.